The stalker and the across the street neighbor from him in my old town were always obsessed with my eldest daughter. I have two beautiful daughters, and she loves horses, and this is meant to kind of get to her because blackmail is something the way these people earn their living. And I just want them to know that I'm not going to negotiate with terrorists. I understand that when she was younger, she was involved in some unsavory things. The stalkers also want her and them not to watch my videos because they promote relationships with people. Notice that the stalker's getting more violent. But anyway, every video I make, they put in something dying, either a person or an animal. Very unpleasant. The stalkers also employ photo manipulation and videos and photos in their blackmail. See M driving around, as I said, let's say later, but she's trying to turn on the bank security lights for some reason to illuminate the parking lot. In the dark, my stalker truly does stand looking into my window. However, in the minute, he's going to be replaced by a projection coming from a guy standing in the parking lot. I would bet that the removal of the light was immediately noticed by S or new S, and he just jumped in his truck and started driving around to see what was up. It's very likely a new moon as well because those nights are very dark here in Nacogdoches. It's possible, since the two rooms look so similar, that he's pantomiming standing outside my daughter's room as well. Sister were so awful when my mom died is because they might be involved in this as well. The father-in-law here that my overhead light and my fan has never worked, even when it has a light bulb in it. I don't know why that is. There could be something in there. I am not that paranoid, so I'm not really sure, but I thought I would tell you because it's important. Because actually, due to the dementia coding, which I mentioned in another video that I don't have, but that someone here has, they project things onto the windows here in people's apartments to keep them from going outside if something's going on in the parking lot. And the way the stalker deals with that is they turn on their projector that they use for their children that's attached to their fan, and they shine it on the window. And but with me, you can see it clearly. You will see Nori. He's the best part of the video. I'll not face off with this thing. I can't really understand what the stalker's saying at this point. I think she might be drunk. The stalker makes sure to include footage of his injured cat to sort of threaten me, I guess. And at the end, when I say he's holding a baby, he might also be holding my cat, trying to threaten me as well. Now you see a brief flash of the stalker's injured cat, which is so sad. I love him. Remember, there's two apartments. In the stalker's apartment, you see a man kneeling down outside, or laying on his bed with a white phone projecting something onto the window or filming someone outside. In my apartment, there's a guy in a white shirt standing outside a car. You can just barely see him, a little miniature figure, in the parking lot, projecting up to my door a picture of my stalker wearing the same clothes he was wearing when he attacked me, standing in my window filming. But he was there live when I went to get the camera off of the bed again. The stalker gave me sort of a porn video of him masturbating on his bed while he was filming something or filming himself from a distance, and he has included that. I refused to put it on YouTube, and I guess that made him mad, so he superimposed it on this video that he left on my phone on top of the video that I already had. This guy is such a fucking creeper that he may be trying to threaten my eldest daughter. She should pay no attention. She lives in another state now, so that would be a federal crime. M is not in charge of herself. She does what S tells her to, and she is pulling through the bank parking lot several times, pulling around in a circle, going out, going into the apartment complex, going around in a circle, and repeating it until the bank security lights turn on. Now we're back in my apartment, and you can see the imitation Vera Bradley bag that my mother-in-law made for my daughter that she gave to me that I love. Large projection of a police officer with his hands folded sitting down, and there's an actual man with his head poking around the corner of the door above the sign. You should know that it's my original neighbor and the across the street neighbor that are causing most of the trouble, and they have gotten these kind of gang looking members to sort of help them, but they're not the main stalkers. The bicyclist is a member of my former AIDS family. He showed up here a couple of years ago and used to follow me around on the bicycle and stalk me, but since I haven't been doing anything, I think he's more interested in the duplicate apartment now. The injured cat is to the left of the frame and the cushion. I know it's hard to see, but when the bag changes, the apartment changes. My door is unlocked. It was locked earlier in the video. Now it's unlocked and it'll soon lock again. They do that a lot. They do it at least once a night. I don't like it. My brother has set up blackmail with my mom from my teens to with my ex-husband, my 30s, and a family friend in my single digits. And so it's very important to me that this cycle not continue with my daughters. One of the reasons that they wanted my daughter to inherit some money from my mom's estate was because they knew it would be accessible to them through blackmail. I was attacked, and the guy has the little mouth together sign to encourage them not to speak or go against the wishes of whoever's telling them to act this way. And it's really sad for me happening. It could be the insane thinkings of someone that just hates me. I don't know. I've never desired a relationship with these people, but they do make their presence known through intimidation, extortion, through through coercive presence, through electronic um, interference, which sounds crazy, but actually I've documented for you now so you can see it yourself. And I think it's very obvious that there's something going on that's bigger than just me, because I don't actually try to talk to people that don't like me, including my children. I don't really seek to contact them. I just try to be available to them and tell them I love them and make sure that they know that I'm interested to know that they're all right. However, I have found out several lies that are large recently having to do with family members, with my immediate family members, with extended family members, and that also has taught me that actually these people may not have had my best interests at heart for a very long time, and it's worth dissecting these situations to see if there's anything to worry about today. I am going through the identity theft, getting back my USAA account, getting back my credit, my benefits, and my things that have been lost to people that don't have my best interests at heart. I also wanted to say that remember, every time I got myself in order, someone would come in and trash my apartment, break into it, hurt something, hurt me. And this was all after signing my new lease, because it was making me look responsible, and they didn't want me to be giving a good impression to someone. I don't know who that is. So I'm going to continue thinking about this and figuring this out. You can contact me at kew424551@gmail.com if you want to, and let me know your thoughts. If you've been through something similar or you have any comments to make on the filming of the video, please comment below. I would love to read your comments, and thank you for visiting the Daisycakes and Snowman show. Our podcast will begin shortly. They have nothing to do with this mess, but I really appreciate y'all, and thank you so much.